Welcome back MVP Road Car. Today we are diving deep into one of the most exciting machines of the decade, the 2026 Audi R8. This car has always been a symbol of how Audi combines everyday usability with raw supercar performance, and the new generation doesn't just carry that tradition. It sharpens it in ways that make the R8 one of the most compelling exotic cars you can buy right now. The first thing that grabs you is the exterior. From the moment you walk up to the 2026 R8, it's clear Audi wanted to keep the instantly recognizable DNA of the model while pushing its design language into the future. The proportions remain low and wide, giving it that crouched-down athletic stance, but the details have been heavily reworked. The front fascia is sharper, more aggressive, with a wider single-frame grille that stretches almost to the ground. Flanking it are slimmer matrix LED headlights, and if you opt for the laser high-beam technology, the road ahead looks like daylight even in pitch darkness. The side profile keeps the iconic blade element, though it's been modernized with subtle contouring rather than the dramatic contrasting panel of earlier models. The rear is arguably the most striking angle now, with the full-width OLED light bar, massive functional air outlets, and a resculpted diffuser that clearly communicates this car's performance intent. Even the aero work has been refined, with active elements that can deploy depending on your driving mode. The car looks fast even at a standstill, but it's not trying to be flashy for the sake of it. Audi has gone for a futuristic elegance, and it works beautifully. Step inside and the cabin is where Audi continues to show why they've been masters of interior design for decades. The 2026 R8 is unmistakably driver-focused, but it hasn't sacrificed comfort. You drop down into perfectly bolstered sport seats that are trimmed in fine Nappa leather or optional Alcantara, with diamond stitching that feels handcrafted. The driving position is low and cocooned, with the flat-bottomed steering wheel that houses the start, stop button, drive select toggles, and even performance mode switches, so you never have to take your hands off the wheel. Directly in front of you is the latest version of Audi's virtual cockpit, now running on a higher resolution OLED display. The graphics are razor sharp, and you can customize the layout to prioritize a massive tachometer, performance data, navigation, or connectivity features. Audi has also integrated augmented reality overlays for navigation, which is a futuristic touch you'd normally expect in concept cars. Unlike some stripped-down exotics, this is still an Audi, so you get dual-zone climate control, premium Bang & Olufsen 3D sound, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the latest suite of Audi Connect services. The cabin is lined with high-quality materials, from carbon fiber inlays to brushed aluminum accents, and it all feels impeccably assembled. It's tight, focused, and modern, but also comfortable enough to use every day, which is something very few supercars can claim. Even visibility is surprisingly good for mid-engine layout, though don't expect SUV practicality. There's a small trunk at the front that can handle a weekend bag, and a shelf behind the seats for soft luggage. But then again, nobody buys an R8 for cargo space. Now let's talk about the heart of the car, because this is where the magic really lies. Audi has kept the naturally aspirated V10 alive far longer than anyone expected, but for 2026 the R8 makes a bold move forward. The new model is offered with a hybridized twin-turbo V8 developed in conjunction with Porsche, delivering a staggering 700 horsepower in its top configuration, and thanks to the electric assistance, torque delivery is instant. There's also a base variant producing around 600 horsepower, still plenty to thrill. Purists might miss the screaming V10, but the new powertrain is a technological marvel. It offers brutal acceleration at 0 to 60 in around 2.6 seconds and an electronically limited top speed of 205 miles per hour. The hybrid system not only boosts performance but also improves efficiency, allowing short bursts of electric-only driving in urban settings. It's not pretending to be a full EV but it gives you flexibility and lowers emissions without dulling the excitement. The transmission is a lightning-fast dual-clutch 7-speed that cracks off shifts with race car precision. Quattro all-wheel drive remains standard, and the system has been tuned to send more power to the rear wheels, making the car feel livelier and more engaging. With the addition of torque vectoring, the R8 carves corners with remarkable precision. The suspension is adaptive, so you can dial it down to comfort for daily driving or stiffen it up in performance modes for track work. Steering is sharper than ever, with genuine feedback, something many modern performance cars have lost. On a winding road, the R8 feels alive, light on its feet, and confidence-inspiring. On a track, it transforms into a weapon, capable of lap times that put it squarely in competition with names like McLaren Artura and Ferrari 296 GTB. And yet, when you're done, you can drive it home in traffic without punishing yourself, which is exactly the dual character that has always defined the R8. Another area Audi has improved is technology and safety. You now get advanced driver assistance features such as adaptive cruise, lane guidance, traffic jam assist, and even remote parking functions. These can all be switched off when you want a pure experience, but for long trips or daily use, they make the R8 a surprisingly practical companion. Now let's get into pricing, because this is where the R8 continues to stand out. The 2026 model starts at around $160,000 for the base configuration, which undercuts many rivals by tens of thousands while still offering supercar performance and luxury. The high-performance hybrid variant with 700 horsepower and additional customization pushes closer to $200,000, but even then, when you compare it to Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and McLarens, it's a relative bargain. Audi also offers extensive personalization through its Audi-exclusive program, so you can tailor colors, trims, and finishes to make your R8 truly one of a kind. In the end, the 2026 Audi R8 manages to evolve with the times while staying true to its soul. Yes, the naturally aspirated V10 is gone, and that will sting for some enthusiasts, but what you get instead is a car that's faster, more efficient, packed with technology, and still unmistakably an R8. It's daily drivable yet thrilling, understated yet dramatic, and perhaps the most balanced supercar on the market. If you're looking for a machine that delivers goosebumps without the compromises of more exotic nameplates, the new R8 deserves to be at the top of your list. So that's our deep dive into the 2026 Audi R8. A car that continues to prove you can have everyday usability and genuine supercar thrills in one package.